Hello YouTube, and today I am doing a video on Windows 7 the basics, or Windows 7 for dummies. Now, I am very familiar with Windows 7. I've had it about a year or two now, and I like messing around with it and using all the advantages they have from Vista and XP. And for you new Windows 7 users out there, I would just like to do a tutorial on how you can make your desktop better and familiarize you with some of the settings and differences between XP. Let's get into it. First off, most of you would save documents to the desktop that you probably might not even use. And what Windows 7 actually allows you to do is allows you to keep them there but not show them. So like they'll be there, like if you went to your library it will show them in the desktop folder, but you won't be able to see them here. And the way you do that is basically you just go anywhere on the desktop. Anywhere on the desktop. 1 minute. Anywhere on the desktop, and go anywhere on the desktop and just like right click, and you'll see this drop down and you see this like box appear, and what you want to go is to hover over view, and as you can see here there is one that says show desktop icons, and as you can see they're all here, but if I click this it will actually get rid of them and make your desktop actually look cleaner. So I'll just show you now and then zoom out for you, and as you can see they are gone. But if I go to my library here and click on desktop, it will still show that they're actually all there. And that's one of the features. Another one is they've added gadgets, so like you can look on your CPU temps and all that stuff. You can, by doing this, you just go right click again and go, this time instead of view you go all the way pretty much to the bottom and click on gadgets, and this will appear. Now this shows you all the gadgets that Windows 7 gives you, but you can get more. I will leave a link in the description to where you can get more. There's like 12-13 pages of them. One of them I've got before, and I'll just show you that's what some of them do. So I'm just seeing that again. So this is called CPU meter. It actually shows you, let me zoom in for you, it actually shows you how much of your CPU and your RAM you're actually using. So like my CPU is almost maxed out because I got too many programs open in the background. That's why it's 185, and this is like your memory, how much memory it is using. Now 47 is a good number. It shouldn't. It is alright to be below that, but 50% is a stable number. There is other ones like, say like you're getting bored, you can just add a little puzzle of some sort, and you can like just work that out. It's just one of those sliding ones, and you like have a counter. Or you can go to your mates and say, oh look what I've done, and see it says you win. It's very interactive Windows 7. I really like this. And the next thing I am going to show you is how to change your desktop background, because some people like it but most people want their personalised background. Like this is a bit dead. What you'll want to do is you can either do it a couple of ways. You can either right and click again. There's a lot of right and clicking options on Windows 7, and go to personalise, but I don't really like that. Or you can go to the bottom left corner and click on the Windows Start button and head over to Control Panel, and at the top here there'll be Appearance and Personalize option. You just click on that and go to Personalize, which right here, and it gives you loads of options, like you can change the theme, and that's about it here. I'll show you some more. You can change the theme. Oh, at the bottom you can change the sounds, the window colour, like this taskbar here, and your screensaver. I don't really like screensavers, but that's my own opinion. So you can get more themes online if you wanted to, and you can get more themes online, yeah, as I said, and you can also get your personalised ones by going desktop and then desktop background at the bottom, and go browse. You can go look at your pictures in your picture library, or you can press browse and search for one that way. So I'll just show you how to do one now. If we've got a decent picture, I thought I saved it in here. Oh well, it doesn't matter, I'll just add some random one, that's okay. And yeah, and you just do that, and then you press save changes, and the next thing you can do is change the Windows colour, as I said before. Here you can change it so it's darker blue, type of like green, a leaf green, the name of these, a lime, a sun yellow, pumpkin orange, that's interesting, brew red, funshire pink, blush pink, violet, that looks a bit nice but not for my, lavender, tape and chocolate, and also slat, and just white. I like the dark blue, and that is what I'm going to keep it at. And you can set how transparent the colour is. For some reason mine's messing up, but save changes like that. Oh crap, I went off it. Another thing you can do is change your, well, you should be able to anyway. You can change your mouse pointer. Yeah, there we are. Mouse pointer. Now this is the thing which is right here. What I am using here is just one of those, and there's loads of different ones. Pointer. You can like change them. You can. I'll try and find a mod download that allows you to add like personalised ones, but I'm not sure if there's one. I haven't actually looked into it myself. But you can like change how your mouse looks. I just like, me as a person, like standard or boring. And you can change it all and just hit OK when you're done. Desktop icons. This is basically just where you can change icons, basically. So like your recycling bin, you can change it to what it looks like when your recycling bin's full, or when your recycling bin's empty, and all those stuff. And just hit OK when you've done. And another thing is, when you boot into Windows 7 for the first time, it asks you to do an account, and you can actually change your account settings after you have actually done them, and that's by going in the control panel again and going to, where has it gone now, user accounts, family safety, user accounts, and then it brings up all this stuff here. Now if you have set yours as a standard account, you can change the type so it's administrator, so it accesses all this stuff, and here's a little description. I won't go through them, but you can pause on a video if you want to read them or look on your own computer. And you can change your password if you set one. You can change your account name, and you can also change your account picture. Again, Windows 7 has their set pictures, but you can still, I think you can choose your own picture out your own folders. I've never actually done this myself because I've never wanted to, but there you are. You can change your account picture like that. And you can also, if you're an administrator account and you have another account, you can manage another account. I don't have one on here, so it won't bring up the option. Another good thing is, say like you have like loads of tabs up, for instance, you can, some reason my computer is set weird for some reason. I'm not actually sure, but I'll find out. Basically, if you have loads of tabs up, there we are. If you have loads of tabs up, you can like, oh, I think I might have auto hide the thing, you know, like lock the taskbar, apply. I'll show you this all later. Okay. Anyway, your should look like that, and you just, when you have like, so like you have loads of files open and you wanna go straight to the desktop, there's a little box in the corner after the time, and you just hit down here and go to the desktop like this. You can also change your time down here by clicking on the time. You can also change the time, sorry, by going in the corner and just clicking on it, and you can like change date or time settings like this, like add additional clocks. That's what this is actually one of the gadgets actually. And you can like show times for different places. So like you have a friend in, I don't know, America. You can show the time in America, so say like you wanted to ring them up, you know if they're in bed or not. So silly things like this. Another good thing about Windows 7 is that I think you could actually do this on XP actually, but if, so like, there's two computers in my house, my one upstairs and my parents' one downstairs, and suppose I done some homework or something or coursework downstairs, I can actually look at it on here by just going to the library, which is this little icon down here. I'll zoom in for you. This little one down here, you just click on that and go to network. Providing you're connected to the same internet source, you'll be able to display their computer. So that's my one, but that's my other family's one. So I can just double click on this, and I can, when you first do it, you have to sign into like put their username and password into their computer, and then it go all into it, and you can like go through all their stuff basically. So like I saved a picture online downstairs, I can just drag, and I can even just literally, say like I wanted all those, I can just literally copy them over to my computer if I wanted to, just like easy as. And where it shows them, and yeah. Oh, that's another good thing about Windows 7. It's so fast, it's unbelievable. It's so much faster than XP. It's just like, don't really know how to describe it. It's just like epic. It's really fast. Don't know what that is. Yeah. So another thing you can do is like you can look at your system information. Like, oh well, I won't tell you. I'll just show you here. Basically, you go to start in the corner again down here, and go to computer, and when you hovered over computer, you just right click and go to properties. That's the bottom one right here, And what this basically does, it tells you every bit of information that you need. Like your Windows edition, like it's telling me I've got Windows 7 Professional, the copyright is blah blah, and the service pack is 1. And if you come further down, it will tell you your processor and your how many gigahertz it's running at, your installed memory, and your system type. Mine's 64-bit, which is the best because it supports more programs, and there's also a 32-bit version that works perfectly fine, but I just prefer 64-bit. It tells you your computer name down here, yeah, and it also tells you whether your Windows is activated, which it should do if you bought your computer new. But if you've aftermarket installed this, say like you had Windows 7 or Vista desktop, then you may not have entered the product key. And you know this by it will say genuine Microsoft software down in the corner. When you start up your computer and come to here for the first time, it will say where it has rating, rate this computer. What this actually does is it takes information from your computer and it judges it on each what's it called, category is marked out as 7.9, so it will like do it on compared to the best. So I don't know why, but it's determined on the lowest score, as it says around here. So mine's 5.8, and it rates to your processor, which is your CPU, the heart of the computer, your memory, your RAM, whatever you want to call it, your graphics determine good for gaming, and your primary hard disk. Your hard disk may be low. The only way you could ever get it up to 7.9 is installing a solid state, which I am going to do later on, as I'm upgrading my computer a lot better than this shabby thing I've got at the moment. And yeah, another thing you can do is if you come over to here, if you come to computer demo properties, you can come up on the side and press adjust visual effects. Now what this will do, it will be adjust for best appearance first. That's what it will like default started on, like this. But what you should do as soon as you get it, to allow it to perform in its best performance, just press hit for best performance, apply, and then it will come up like this. It may look a bit skanky, but you can scroll down to the bottom, use drop down menus, use visual style, and where's the other one that allows me to zoom in, and just hit apply. Now there we are. But I am just going to pull it on adjust for best performance, so it actually allows me to zoom in properly. But there you are, you got the idea. You can do on adjust for best performance and enable the bottom two. There we go. And the next thing you can do, it has many accessories included. Right, the way you do this is you go to your start, all programs, and if you use your scroll down bar till you find accessories, there we are. It'll show you calculator, your CMD, your connect to projector, getting started, mass input panel, notepad, paint, RDC, your run. I'll show you a bit about later. Snipping tool, sound recorder, sticky notes, sync center, Windows Explorer, WordPad, and ease for access is the folder. Now this shows you, this is how you open up the magnifier that I've got. This is for like blinded people. I'm doing this for the purpose of the video to show you, so you can actually see it clearer. You can also turn on an on-screen keyboard. So like you happen for your keyboard's break, don't worry. Windows 7 still lets you use your keyboard, use your computer. You just type in like that. But as I've got a keyboard, I won't really need that. There's also, where is that gone? There's also tablet PC. I'm not sure what that is. I never used it. There is only like a fair few things I haven't do. And if you go system tools, most of these you can do through. Oh, another way you can look at your system information is come into system tools and system information. I don't see the point in this, but you know, there you are. Windows 7 have made it. That's how it's done. It shows you your OS name again, your version, your version. Sorry. Other OS description not available. It always says that. Your system manufacturer, your system model, your system type, and all that. I've already showed you how to do that anyway. This is just another way. There's many ways of doing the same thing on Windows 7. That's another good thing. I'm sorry this video is sort of dragging, but I just really want to get through all the many things as possible, and this may actually spread onto another video. I'm not sure, determined on time because I've got some coursework to do. Anyway, on with the video. Another thing you can do is you can actually change the volume. I'll show you how to change the volume of music. So like you had a bit of music on and you thought that it was too loud. You got your sound adjuster down here next to your time and date. Just click on it and it shows it all here. And your mixer, you can say like you had a YouTube video up, it say Google Chrome, YouTube and all that, or Internet Explorer, Firefox, whatever you got. And you can just like with Spotify you can just disable the sound to that and keep the sounds on for other things. But I never really used that advantage because I don't really need to. Another thing you can do with Windows 7 is actually, if you was going to install a program but you did not know the effects on your computer are, you can create a system restore point that allows you to go back if your computer goes corrupt, so that you don't lose any data. You just go on the boot options and press restore to a point, and then you just click on the one you created before you installed a program, which I do encourage because I've done it many times before and forgot to create one. So that's one of the number one things. Remember to create a system restore point if you install a program that you don't know what it has an effect on, and I'll show you how to do that. You just go to start control panel, come to the top bottom and go to, is it ease of access? No, sorry, you don't go control panel, I'm lying. You just go to computer, right and click properties, system protection, is it? Yeah, system protection in the corner, and then it will be on here. This is where you can change the computer name. You go over to system protection again, and down here it will say create a restore point right now for the drivers that have system protection turned on. That's a load of balls. It protects them all. You just hit create, type it into, like, say before YouTube video, like that, and just press create. It would take a while, that's why I'm not going to do it, because it sometimes crashes, but majority of the time it actually works. And sorry, another thing that you can do on Windows 7 is actually is play games. Now I've done a video on how to enable the games. It's called how to add features to your Windows 7 desktop. This is because Windows 7, unlike Vista and XP, they disable the games but give you the choice to enable them, like your Hearts and your Solitaire and that type of stuff. Yeah, so just if you want to find out that information, just head over to my channel and look for the video called how to add features to your Windows 7 desktop, and that will help you with that. There's also modding, so you can actually change this down here, your start button. But I've never used that because sometimes it does stuff up your stuff. And Windows 7 also allows you to look at your devices and printers, so you just go start and devices and printers, which is below control panel, and it will just show you, like, it'll show you, yeah, well, it should, at least it should do your monitor, your printers, your mouse and your webcams or whatnot you got, and all the external hard drives you may have in your system. The calculator. Now this is accessed through, I've just got it on a shortcut, accessories, and then yeah, it's just in accessories, then right at the top, calculator. Now this is a really good calculator actually, because you can actually change the view of it, like, so you can sell it, say like you're a programmer, you can sell it for programming. So if you're on, will it work? I'm not sure, I forgot how to do this, I haven't done this in a while. If you go on here and go, yeah, if you go shift and escape, it will bring up this. So say like you got Cheat Engine open for Candy Crush or whatever, you just get the process ID, which is on this it would be 3300. You just type in, you put it on view programmer hex, you just type in 3300, and then you put it on hex, and when you go in Cheat Engine, that's what Cheat Engine will read it as CE4. I don't know why this is, but it's just like that way. Another thing Windows 7 does for you is it actually tells you things that you should do to improve your computer. Like, it's telling me Windows will install updates as scheduled. I know that anyway, and it's telling you to set up a backup. You don't really need to set up a backup, but your choice if you do. Well, I'm not going to criticise you if you do, because everyone has a valid opinion and different decisions, basically, isn't it? That's basically what life's about, different decisions. You can also, I'm losing my voice here. You can also actually partition your hard drives. I'm not going to show you to do that. I will upload a video soon about that and how to create a partition, and which allows you to make, like, I've only got one hard drive installed at the moment. Well, I did have two, but it broke sort of, and if you partition it, I have 299 gig on this. I can split this in half so it looks like I have two hard drives, but really it is one hard drive split into two, so it makes it look like two hard drives. Also, you can have many disk drives. It will read up to, not too sure how many disk drives Windows 7 reads up to, but I know it's a big number. You can also look at your network drive. Well, your network section, so that's down here in the corner as well. That's next to your date and your sound. You just click here and go, show you what network you're connected to. Then you just go open network and sharing center, and it will show you all the information you need. Oh, here's another thing that Windows 7, you can, earlier in the video I showed you how you can access your friends or whatever accounts providing their link to the same internet source as you. You can turn those features on or off by coming to the wireless internet settings and coming over to the side and just select change advanced sharing settings, and you can choose, like, you can turn it on or off. You can also choose what you want it to share, like you can share specific things like your file sharing, your password protected, and yeah, all that stuff. And yeah, that is Windows 7 for you guys. And I hope you liked this video. I hope you like and subscribe to my channel for more computer tips for Windows 7 and other computer videos, and leave a comment if you have any questions or requests for a video that you are hoping to see. This has been Windows 7 Tips and Tricks, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and goodbye, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.